Elephant imagery is very common in Himalayan art, and we find it in a number of different areas. Primarily, we know it from iconography, from Ganesh and Ganapati, the deity with an elephant head. But actually, it's best to divide up the study of elephant imagery into iconography, decorative and symbolic, and then narrative. So for iconography, we really have Ganapati is the most important, and I say Ganapati because within Buddhism, Ganapati is the term that's generally used. Ganesha is not found very often, and it's not found in the early translated texts or the Sanskrit literature. So we use the term Ganapati. Now, aside from Ganapati, then we really do have the throne of Akshobhya Buddha is supported by elephants. Now, the five symbolic Buddhas, each of their thrones is supported by a different animal, such as Vairocana's lion, the Amitabha is the peacock, and Amoghasiddhi is the horse, etc. So with Akshobhya Buddha and the Vajra family, then the elephant is important. Now, then we have Tara and protecting from the eight fears, or guarding from the eight fears, and one of those is the fear of elephants. Now, this is not a normal fear of elephants. This is elephants in must. This is elephants at a certain time of year when they can go a little bit crazy and stampede through villages and through fields of barley and rice. Then we have Chaturmukha Mahakala. We have an actual form of Mahakala, the four-armed Mahakala. In one of his forms, he has four faces and six arms. Now, this is, I know we call it the four-armed, four-faced Mahakala, but he has different forms. So in the Chaturmukha Mahakala iconography, there is one form where one of the faces is that of an elephant. Then we have some minor deities like Kolpokundali and Gajalakshmi, where they're associated with elephants. Then we have also secondary mandala figures. Now, secondary figures in mandalas, we really only find these in the Charya and Yoga Tantras. Then also with iconography, we have elephants that are underfoot. So we have Shadbhuja Mahakala, the one-faced, six-armed Mahakala. And under his feet is a form of an elephant called a Vignantika. Then we have Bhuttadamara Vajrapani. Now we have a number of different forms of Bhuttadamara Vajrapani. We have a Charya Tantra form. We have at least two Anuttara Yoga forms. And with the Charya Tantra form, under the feet again is an elephant, and also with the wrathful deity Vignantika under his feet. Usually Vignantika is three-faced, six-armed, and underneath is he's standing on an elephant figure. So that's basically the iconographic forms. Now, for decorative and symbolic, for wrathful deities, we also have the elephant skin upper garment. So we see this quite often. It's a standard garment for wrathful figures is the elephant skin. We've already mentioned about the throne, the elephant-supported throne for the Vajra family, but we also have Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, who rides atop an elephant. We also have the god Indra, or Chakra, the famous Indra, very common, very popular in Nepal. He also rides an elephant. Now, again, for decorative, within the system of white Manjushri, especially according to the tradition of Mati Pension, then we have in the foreground we always have pink and blue elephants in the ritual practices of this white Manjushri. Then we have the seven jewels of royal power, and these are very commonly depicted in the foreground of paintings and murals, sometimes even made as sculpture. And one of the seven jewels of royal power is the royal elephant. Then we also have the Torana, the throne back, that we see for Buddha images, Taras, Manjushri, Avalokiteshvara. The decorative throne back it's gone through many different variations over the last 1,000 to 1,500 years, but it's very common to find an elephant placed on either side of this, supporting other elements and other figures for this throne back. Now, in terms of narrative, we talked about the three main subjects of elephant imagery is iconography, decorative, and symbolic, and then the third is narrative. For narrative, we have the story of the four harmonious friends, where three friends are standing on the back of an elephant to try and accomplish something, and they're all working together as a team. That's the first. Then we have some Jataka tales, and then we have Avadana stories. So we have these stories of the Buddha's life and his pre-lives, his pre-births. We have various stories that include elephants, and these are moral stories and ethical stories. So these are the three kind of main topics for elephant imagery: iconography, decorative and symbolic, and then narrative.